Hey guys, it's me back from with another video. Oh damn. Um, so yeah, this is actually a repost. A few days ago, I did a my thoughts on basically the old Battlefront versus the new Battlefront, and well, for some reason, there was no sound coming out of it. So there was no sound, so I decided to remove the video and do this one. So here's what I think about Battlefront. Now let's go back to 2004. Star Wars Battlefront, the first ever Star Wars Battlefront, got released for the PS2, I believe the Nintendo GameCube, I think so, and the Xbox. At first, I did not, I said, oh, okay, I'll try it out, see what it is. When I played the first Battlefront, I was fucking hooked. I loved the shit out of that game. I thought it was the best Star Wars video game ever made. And kudos to LucasArts for making such a kick-ass game. A year later, 2005, due to the success of Star Wars Battlefront, LucasArts decides to release Battlefront 2, which was an even better game. You had battles from Episode 3. You now could play as characters like Yoda, Mace Windu, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Emperor Palpatine, or Darth Sidious, as I like to call him, Princess Leia, Han Solo, Chewbacca, Count Dooku, General Grievous. And I just went insane for this game. Not only that, but you could now do space battles. You could finally do space battles, and which were fucking awesome. And it was great. Now, after this, there were rumors that LucasArts was planning to release a Battlefront 3. But it never came out. I think they were planning it, but had to scrap it because LucasArts went out of business. With LucasArts going out of business, there were a lot of games that they had planned, but they had to scrap them all because they went out of business. So after a 10-year hiatus, fast forward to 2015, EA and DICE decide to continue the Battlefront legacy, but reboot the series. Which I'm like, okay, that's fine. And when I saw the trailer, I was fucking thrilled. Like, I heard rumors that they were going to, like, I think it was Battlefront 3, I heard that you could battle on a planet and then exit the planet's atmosphere, like actually leave the planet and fight in space above it. So for example, you could, as an example, indoor, you could fight on the forest moon, and then after that, if you just say, you know what, I want to take this to space, you could go up into space and then battle and try to destroy the Death Star or protect the Death Star, depending on which side you were on. So I thought, that was a cool feature. Unfortunately, it never made it into the game, and I don't even know if DICE and EA are able to do that, if they will do that. So when Battlefront, the reboot, 2015 Battlefront came out, I was pretty pissed off. One, there was no campaign. Two, there was no space battles, no Clone Wars, nothing. Now, I think there was the Battle of Jakku, but the setting was like supposed to be, I think, after Return of the Jedi. I think, I'm not sure. I never played the 2015 Battlefront, but it was just horrible. Like, they decided to only focus on episodes 4, 5, and 6, A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. But there was, I mean, it was just horrible. I'm like, what the fuck? You took a completely good game and made it into shit. So, I was pretty pissed off. I told myself, I am not buying this game. It crossed my mind a few times, maybe I should buy it, but I'm like, no. I'm not giving EA a dime because they fucked up. So, fast forward to today, 2 years later, 2017, DICE releases a trailer. Maybe it was last year they released a trailer, or maybe it was earlier this year. I don't remember exactly, but they released a trailer. And I decided, I was just curious, I wonder what's going to be in the new Battlefront. I clicked on it, and I saw clone troopers, I saw stormtroopers, and I saw stormtroopers from the First Order. So they're bringing in. So we got the Clone Wars, the Galactic Civil War, and the sequel trilogy between the Resistance and First Order, which I was fucking like, I'm like, yes, you know. And I saw all these demos, Starkiller Base, you know, being able to fight in space. They were gonna bring back space battles. I'm like, yes. And just like, I told myself, I'm like, this Battlefront is gonna blow their first installment out of the water. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I was so stoked. November 17th, I bought it. And another thing I forgot to mention also is there was a campaign, which I thought was pretty sick. You know, I'm like, wow, this campaign looks pretty good. When it came out, I played the campaign. I was pretty pleased with it. I thought it was pretty good. But I was kind of pissed off at the same time. I'll give EA and DICE credit for making a good campaign. But there isn't shit for single player modes. There is 6 maps. 6 maps. Kamino, cloning facility. Naboo, Theed. Tatooine, Mos Eisley. Yavin 4, the Great Temple, or the Rebel Base. Maz's Castle on Takadona, or whatever it's called. I can't remember the name. Starkiller Base on Starkiller Base, because I don't... Is there even a name for the planet the Starkiller Base is on? I mean, I know like there's no way the planet itself could be called Starkiller Base. Because it's like they made this weapon, they like drilled like this huge fucking canyon into the planet to build that super laser. So, but you know what I'm saying, Starkiller Base. Even though I don't know if they ever revealed the planet Starkiller Base is on. Maybe it's Renvar. I mean, it is cold there, so. Anyways, I don't know. But that is a good question. And if you guys know what the planet's name is, feel free to comment below. But moving on. Then they had... But that's all they had. Yeah, it was 2 maps for the First Order versus the Resistance, 2 maps for the Clone Wars, and then 2 for the Galactic Civil War. So yeah, I was pretty pissed off. Now, I was more pissed off too that if you played online, there were maps online, Hoth, Endor, Kashyyyk, and even Camino and Tatooine were extended maps. Yavin 4, extended map. Starkiller Base, extended map. Not only that, what pissed me off is that you had access to vehicles in Galactic Assault. You could, once you got enough points, you could fly in a TIE Fighter, X-Wing, whatever. You could operate an AT-ST, an AT-AT, but that's like, yeah, AT-AT. But what sucks about that from people being greedy, that there is a timer. They give you like, I think like, you can like drive the AT-AT for like 60 seconds or something, and then like it boots you out and lets somebody else operate it. But an AAT, which is the tank that the Separatists use, all these fucking, you know, starfighter battles and all these vehicles aren't included in the single player, which is bullshit. So, I play online, yes. I finally gave in but let me tell you, there's a lot of people probably watching this video that love single player. I would like a single player where I'm not getting shot every 2 seconds. You know, I know that there are players way more advanced than me that, I mean, I'll be walking somewhere and boom, I'm dead. So, not only that, I can't even, with the point system, I mean, it's hard for me to kill anybody because everybody's like more advanced than me. So it's hard for me to play as heroes like Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker or Yoda. You know, it's hard for me to play as those characters because, you know, I want to play private matches. I don't want to have to go online to play some of these maps, which I think is bullshit. In the previous game, I could play the Battle of Hoth, and if people want to play online, then have them do it. But to make some of these maps exclusive to online is bullshit. You know, yeah, there's some people that play on, but there's others that prefer to play it by themselves, having all the other, you know, enemies be AI. You know, it's ridiculous. So that's where I'm getting at, is it's bullshit that the single players like this, but from what I heard, they are going to be releasing more single player maps, but it is ridiculous. Like, why can't we use vehicles? And not only that, I understand with the heroes and everything else. I think they should do what the old Battlefront did, with the point system. Now, Battlefront 2, like, to play as, like, there were, like, 2 elite classes. There was the Magna Guard and the Droideka for the Separatists, Jet Trooper and Clone Commander, which they need to bring back. I love the Clone Commander with his fucking chain gun or whatever mounted. You know, I miss having that. But why can't they make the heroes and everything? Once you reach that milestone of 2,000 battle points or whatever, they're unlocked for the remainder of the game. You don't have to spend it like money and then try to earn another 2,000 or 6,000 whatever battle points to unlock the character again. Also with vehicles, why the fuck do you have to spend battle points to unlock vehicles? Seriously? Because in the old Battlefront, you didn't have to do that. You could just hop into a vehicle and be on your way. But, oh sorry, there's somebody outside. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just complaining too much, but that's where I come from. I mean, the battle point system isn't that bad, but come on. Make all these maps, Starfighter maps, and Galactic Assault maps available in single player. Why? Why did they think that was, oh, let's just make this an online game? It's like giving, okay, this would be like you and your sibling, your parents saying, your parents have $1 million saved up, and they give one of your siblings $1 million and they give you like $5. But anyways, guys, that's where I'm coming from with Battlefront. EA and DICE need to get their head out of their asses and put more maps in single player campaign. Bring back instant action where you could make a playlist and just go down, you know, just go down the list and play as many maps as you wanted. So anyways, guys, that's my whole spiel on the old Battlefront versus the new Battlefront. Like and subscribe. And let me know what your opinions are in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it, except for all you fucking haters. You know, probably going to get some haters bitching about my video or whatever. But who cares? Okay, that was just awkward. But anyways, guys, that does it for this video. Vlad may miss out. And about my gaming channel, it will happen. It will. See you guys later.